Alright, peace, peace, peace. Welcome. This is going to be your mini reading. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So first things first, right? Your sun is in Leo. Um, your moon is in Libra and your ascendant is in Virgo, which I find pretty interesting because my ascendant is in Virgo as well. So with your ascendant being in Virgo, this just means that your chart ruler is Mercury. But right now we're just gonna be looking at your sun and your moon. But your ascendant caught my attention because it's Virgo, and I have that same ascendant. But anyways, so first things first, right? Leo. Your sun is in Leo, and your sun is at home within the sign. You feel what I'm saying? When the sun is in Leo, it is like vitalized and it's powerful because see the sun, it deals with the identity. Um, and so too does Leo, right? Leo deals with the identity, deals with the self-image, how you see yourself, but furthermore, how you express out into the world. And so, egos typically, not egos, egos, Leos typically have a great sense of self, and they know how to express themselves type energy. You feel me? But I think I also should mention the fact that you have your moon in Libra, because with the moon in Libra, this energy kind of directs you towards um, focusing also on other people and your emotional fulfillment and your emotional needs. They're very much in alignment with, we can say, your experiences in the social life, or just how you interact with people, type of energy. And we'll get into the moon in Libra in a bit. But so there is a fluctuation, and I wonder if, because you see the thing about Libra and Leo is these two signs. Okay, no, it's not. Never mind. I don't gotta speak about that because they're not exact degrees. They're too far apart from each other to make a sextile aspect. So we don't need to talk about that. But yeah. So with your sun being in Leo, first and foremost, these are individuals that are pretty powerful, in the sense that within their upbringing, the conditions are good for Leos to, in a sense, step into their identity and who they are and believe in themselves. So, because, the sun deals with the father, and because Leo is at home with the sun, this means that, growing up, your father was a great influence. You feel what I'm saying? And 9 out of 10 times, the father instilled within you ethics and morals and enabled you to be noble. Because it's like Leo is a very noble sign. You feel what I'm saying? It deals with nobility, and it deals with like just being dignified and like being self-centric, and being conscientious and aware of like how it is that your actions in a sense affect others. You feel me? Leos typically have this ability to be aware of that. Like they're aware of how it is that they like are impacting and influencing others. They're very attentive and aware when it comes to feelings. You feel what I'm saying? And so Leo in of itself is a sign that deals with feelings, and so Aries, the first fire sign, it's more so emotional and irrational in the sense that not Leos, Aries, they're very impulsive. You feel what I'm saying? And they act on impulse. But it's like Leo is a little bit more grounded than Aries, and Leos operate more so from a place of logic and understanding. And unlike Aries, which is very selfish and self-centric, Leos have an ability to be selfless and giving onto themselves, and they do have a desire to want to serve and ensure that everyone is good. But typically, when a Leo does something for another individual, they do have a desire to be recognized. They do want to be applauded for. They do want to they do want their egos to be boosted, if that makes sense. But typically, with the Leo energy, it's important to understand that you are an individual that has a great ability when it comes to will and focus. Leo is a fire sign, right? And you gotta understand that fire is all about action. You feel me? Like, yeah, action. I'll leave it at that. You feel me? Getting things done. And fixed, right, is how it sounds like when something is fixed. And so because of this, Leos they do have this ability to like um bring into existence that which was first just a vision. You feel me? In the sense that fire also deals with visions. And so with it dealing with visions, this indicates that Leos are individuals who have an ability to like conjure up a vision within themselves and then go forth and fulfill it outwardly into the world. You feel me? And like one thing about, so you were born in the like beginning days of Leo, you feel what I'm saying? And so these are like the people that are the most Leo, you feel me? When you're born in the first decan of Leo. Because there's 3 decans of Leo, but we don't need to get to the other 2. We'll just talk about yours. And so within the sky, this decan is signified by Crater. Crater is like a constellation that like resembles, you can say, even a furnace. You feel me? It's like a flame. You can say a burning rock even. And the reason why it's that, well, first and foremost, you may know that August is the hottest. August is the hottest month. You feel me? And Leo, being August season, primarily what this highlights, the heat from August, is Leo's intense ability to feel desire and passion. You feel me? Leos typically are very ambitious as well. They want the best for themselves. They want to live a good life. And so because they want to live that good life, and live luxuriously to the best of their ability, Leos are willing to work their asses off, you feel what I'm saying, to get that money, to ensure that they can live comfortably, you feel what I'm saying. But furthermore, Leos do enjoy like taking care of others as well, and so that can even be another reason for them pursuing like financial stability and security. But it's like, unlike earth signs, Leos, like Taurus especially, right? Unlike Taurus, Leos don't acquire money to feel emotionally secure. But it's like a Leo's security depends greatly upon their perception on themselves and how they see themselves. And I also want to say this. The sun deals with how you perceive yourself in regards of like how significant you think you are and like your value and etc. You feel what I'm saying? And so with that being said, it's like it's important that you be attentive and aware, first and foremost, that your space of wanting to be somebody, wanting to be recognized and acknowledged, doesn't stem from a place of inferiority, where it's like there may be energies within you, and we'll get a little bit more into Libra, because Moon in Libra, because like the Moon in Libra energy, it can influence inferiority energy, you feel me? And I'll explain why that is later, but it's like with this energy, sometimes, and these are the more boastful Leos, the Leos that are you feel me, like they are like just up in everybody's face. And what I mean by this is like they're compensating for something, Leos who are compensating for something, by being over exaggerative about, just how much they feel like they're the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's important that you understand that your feeling of superiority can be backed by facts, by like, I am this, I am that, I have this, not even have, but it's like, I am this, I am that. But like, let me put it like this, you feel me? Leo's affirmation is I will. So don't allow your perception on self to be incongruent with your willpower. You feel me? Allow yourself to feel yourself, but also allow there to be a fact on your right to feel yourself, because you have a strong willpower and you make things happen. You feel me? So you have every right to sit upon that throne. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like I should throw that in there. You know, that inferiority energy, and to be careful and cautious of that. You feel what I'm saying? And so your sun is also in the ninth house. With your sun being in the ninth house, it's an indication that religion, in its many various forms, has been a great influence upon your life. You know, the odds of you growing up in a religious background is very high and it's very slim. You feel what I'm saying? Um, it's very high and it's very not very high and very slim. That doesn't even make sense. It's very high and it's very likely. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like as you in of yourself grow and expand, the area where expansion takes place is primarily dealing with your philosophy and your perception and your understandings of like the world. Yeah, your perceptions of the world, you know, because it's what the ninth house deals with. It deals with your views, it deals with your standpoints, and it deals with like um I guess how you integrated your um experiences. You feel me? Because the ninth house is a house of wisdom. And so wisdom is knowledge applied, and what you learn from applying that knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? That's wisdom. But ultimately, with this sun in the ninth house, um, you would tremendously benefit from expanding your philosophies of life. You feel me? And gaining a better understanding and awareness of the different occult sciences. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so now let's talk about like your moon. So your moon is in Libra. You feel me? So whereas your sun deals with your individuality and how you express yourself, and we talked about how you do have a great sense of self identity and a great ability to express yourself creatively. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the more you can express yourself, the more you feel within yourself strong. You know, like vitality, because the sun deals with how it is that we reach our vitality. You feel me? And so for you, the more you can express yourself, the more vitality you will receive. So getting into ways of expressing yourself creatively and just creating, you feel me? And creation isn't limited to art. You can create in the kitchen, but you know, cooking is art. You can create like a building, you feel me? Go outside and build something. Construction, you feel what I'm saying? Like just whichever way that creativity flows through you, allow yourself to get into that. But you know what? I think I can even put it here. So the ninth house deals with preachers and teachers. You feel what I'm saying? And like Leo, um, they have powerful voices in the sense that when a Leo speaks, typically people pay attention and they listen. So you may want to look into the field of philosophy and like preacherism and teacherism and pursue that, feel me, as a platform for you to express your creativity. Now your moon. So your moon is in Libra and it's within the decan of expiation. So your sun is in the first decan of Leo, but your moon is in the last decan, or the third decan. It's in the third decan of Libra, which is the decan of Gemini, you know, and this is Libra Gemini energy. You feel what I'm saying? And so, well, first things first, you know, with these individuals, the Libra Gemini individuals, um, it's friendship is very important to you. You feel me? And in general, Libra needs friendship, but it's like friendship beyond even marriage is important for you. You know, having friends you can engage with and talk with, friends that can stimulate you mentally, is going to be of importance. You know, with you having the moon in Libra here. And yeah, you know, this is also a placement where there's a lot of intellectual energies. Um, but so Gemini talks a lot. You know, we know this. Gemini is very articulate, and so, and Libra is all about equilibrium and finding your balance. You feel what I'm saying? And so these are individuals who um, take Libra's tendency for people pleasing to a level where they're like always apologizing and saying sorry. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's just because they're being themselves. And so it's interesting how this energy plays out, because it's like you have your sun in Leo, which is a placement that's good for individualistic expression, but then you have your moon in Libra, which is like a placement that's all about partnerships and relationships and having friendships, and that ultimately being your channel, you feel me, of emotional security, you know, feeling emotionally secure. It's like the more it's like the more you engage and interact in the realm of relationships, the more you feel emotionally secure within yourself. But like with here, you know, what happens is there can arise a tendency to be codependent upon the other. You feel me? But before talking about the negative, let's talk a little bit about the positive. So Libra is the sign of marriage, you feel me? And so these individuals are likely to have great success in marriage, you feel what I'm saying? Libra is all about partnerships, and so for you emotionally, it's like you need partnership, and there can even be a sense of validation from others, you know. And Libra kind of also needs that validation from others, you feel me? And with the, not Libra, with Leo, you know. And so with Leo, one toxic trait about the Leo energy is they may go around judging others and um, like invalidating others to validate themselves, you feel me? Because when you're judging someone, you're kind of putting them below you, you feel what I'm saying? So that can be toxic. That can be something you may need to look out for, you feel me? But like ultimately Libra, moon and Libra, these individuals typically have great people skills, and they're known for their kindness, you know, and um, compromising abilities. And so what they need to learn is to pull in that Leo energy, not Leo, that Aries energy, of becoming more assertive within their relationships, and not just, you know, telling their partners what they think their partner needs to hear, because they may have this fear of like, you know, their partner not liking them or whatever because they're too assertive. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, also you also have your moon in like the 11th house, which indicates that yeah, you definitely need like a social network and friends, you know, and associates, you know, like that really helps you emotionally nourish. And it's like when you are getting emotionally out of balance, going out and interacting with others is going to help you gain equilibrium emotionally. Furthermore, you know, with this moon in Libra, I think the last thing I'll say is this. You know, Libra is a sign that's all about balance, but there typically is an imbalance with the Libra energy, where Libra moons especially direct their attention more so outwardly, and they focus on the outward world. Um, my bad, I'm just messing around with the focus. um, you know, where they like focus outwardly, to a point where they have gotten out of touch with the voice inside. And so as a Leo, it's important to, not Leo, as a Libra moon, it's important to become aware and give life to that voice inside of you and start to listen to it and follow it, you feel me? Because a lot of the times Libras, they can just for the sake of wanting to fit in and wanting a kumbaya type energy, because you know Libra energy doesn't really like not compromising, confrontation. But like you have your Leo, like your Sun conjuncts your Mars, which reveals that like you have an ability to assert yourself and, you know, be aggressive if you need to. But it's like internally, like with your emotional needs, you are soft. You feel me? But it's like because your Sun is here, you have a tendency and an ability to like conceal those more like feminine aspects of you. You feel me? Like, because Libra is the masculine expression of Venus, but Venus as a whole is a feminine planet, you know. So even though Libra is a masculine, because Libra deals with social life, you know, going out into the world and engaging with others. It deals with relationships, partnerships. It deals with justice. It deals with literature, you know, that type of information. You feel me? Yeah. But anyways, even though so Libra, right, being the sign of marriage and being between like winter and summer, you feel me? It's the sign that bridges winter into summer and summer into winter. You feel what I'm saying? With it being that sign, there is a duality that manifests here. Typically with especially the men, Moon Libras, where it's like they have this soft, gentle, feminine aspect about themselves, but simultaneously they also have this macho type energy about themselves. You feel me? And it's like they may typically not completely want to, especially with a Sun in Leo, they may not want to express that feminine aspect of them. You feel me? But that aspect of them is most definitely there. You feel what I'm saying? And that aspect of them yearns for beauty. You feel me? So I think the way I'll close it off is this: within your environment, you feel me? You want to beautify it. You feel me? Make it beautiful and bring harmony to it. You feel what I'm saying? As much as you possibly can. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I would say that pretty much concludes this mini reading for you. And if you are interested, you know, I would most definitely love to dive deeper into your chart and help you gain an awareness of, you know, the aspects of your chart on a deeper level. Like, we can still talk a lot more about your Sun and your Moon. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot more I can reveal to you. But yeah, you know, if you're interested, definitely let me know. I work by sessions, you know, because I go deep. And so each session is only 30 bucks, you feel what I'm saying? So it's very cheap. I keep it very cheap because I genuinely want people to understand this information, you know. And once an individual knows this information, then they have a map, you know, that they can follow to higher achievement and success. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, peace, and let me know. And also, will you do me a favor? This YouTube that you're watching, it's actually my personal YouTube, you know, and I upload hella great content here. And having it be that your Sun is in the 9th house, you would love the occult information that I upload. You feel me? So definitely subscribe. You feel me? Alright, peace.